All right, welcome back, everybody. Hope you feel refreshed and you enjoyed the break. Let's go ahead and get rolling with the second part of our morning agenda. At this time, I'd like to invite Samantha Serpa, our Director of Learning and Development for ESET North America, to start making her way to the stage. This morning, Samantha is going to be interviewing two of ESET's partners about their successes, as well as some of the key things that they've learned as their businesses have grown over the last several years. It's our hope that this discussion will perhaps spark some ideas and some inspiration for you once you return home to your offices. Please help me in welcoming Samantha Serpa.
So hello everybody and welcome to our Behind the Music segment. Really excited to be here today. I'm sure a number of you are familiar with the show on MTV, right, Behind the Music, where they interview some stars in the music industry about how they got their start and how they got to be where they are today. Well, we're going to do something a little similar today. We've actually got two of our long-standing partners with us today, and we're going to be interviewing them about how they got their start and how they have come to where they are today. So our next guest is Peter Streips from Network Security Group. And to give you a little bit of information about Peter, he has been in the network security industry for over 16 years, focused on direct and channel sales. Peter's network security career includes 10 years at organizations such as RSA Security and Oracle, eventually paving the way for the creation of Network Security Group Incorporated in 2005. For the last 11 years, Peter has led NSG to be a leading ESET reseller and recognized network security VAR in the New England area. NSG Inc.'s impressive client list includes more than 2,000 accounts, including Timex, Subway, and Burlington Coat Factory, to name just a few. So please join me in welcoming Peter to the stage.
Job. Hello, San Diego.
Oh, come on.
It's supposed to be like a rock thing. So I wanted to be like a band. Be like, hey. Anyway, hi.
Hi, Peter. Thank you for joining us today. So let's begin by hearing from you. What has it meant to be a partner of ESET for the last 10 years?
Sure, great question. I think we're sort of unique. Our organization's unique in the sense that we actually built our business around ESET. About 12 years ago, our only vendor at the time was ESET and still is our leading vendor at this point. So literally we are a case study in the sense that if you want to be successful, you can use ESET not only to run and grow a healthy business, but also start, implement, and actually achieve your goals as a business owner. The other part of it is, and there's a theme I'll have during this interview, is really the amazing marketing team that ESET has. To partner with ESET marketing, I think, is a key point. We have leveraged MDF funds in every facet you can imagine, which has really allowed us to create a very strong brand in Massachusetts and Boston itself. We don't sell keyboards, we don't sell mice pads, all we sell is security products and services, so it's very important we pick the right partners. And using ESET's MDF funds, we've been able to establish a very strong brand in the Massachusetts area, so very, very thankful for that. And also ESET's tech alliances have really allowed us to expand beyond their traditional antivirus partnerships. Now we're selling encryption, obviously cloud-based storage and backup, so many other solutions. And ESET allows us essentially to get your foot in the door in accounts, be that a trusted advisor, and then from that perspective, you're able to sell other products and services and really grow your accounts as well.
Now, you recently sold your business, correct?
I did.
Well, congratulations.
Hey.
Tell us a little bit about that process and what you've got in store for 2017.
Thank you. It's not always the most exciting and glorious kind of experience. Certainly, there's a lot of emotions involved in selling a business. It's your baby. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing. For me, it took about 2 years talking to trusted advisors, getting a business evaluation, talking to your family. And it's interesting. I was here obviously yesterday talking to some partners as well that are in a very similar situation. And one common theme that I got out of it is when you feel like you're maybe at a plateau, You've put your sweat equity into the business. You've done everything you can in terms of investing your funds and your resources. But maybe it's okay to take a step back and say, you know, I need some help. Maybe partner with somebody is the answer, or in my case, it was selling the business. The gentleman that I sold the business to is here. His name is Luke Walling. You know, he's a business leader, a security leader. And for me, it was very important to pass the baton to somebody that allowed me to stay on the team and continue to work with Network Security Group, and not necessarily disenfranchise myself. So I have the fortunate experience to basically be on the team as a sales director, working with ESET, all the partners, all of our employees, and it's really a win-win situation. So for anyone who's got a for sale sign on your business, by the way, feel free to meet me upstairs lunchtime. Happy to talk to you about it.
Great. And that's great that you were able to stay on board and, you know, continue to keep those relationships going. So let's see. So I imagine that over the course of the years, you have taken a lot of feedback from your customers in order to figure out what that strategic plan needs to look like for the business. So what are some of the trends that you're seeing in the from your customers in
great
the
question.
security?
So it's interesting. We do a lot of security events, as I mentioned earlier. And one of the questions I always ask at the beginning is, what are you guys seeing? What's keeping your customers up at night? So the feedback that we see, really 4 or 5 key points. I'm sure you guys agree with this. Social engineering, phishing attacks, it's not going away, it's getting worse. We're real big preachers on a written information security plan. It was brought up yesterday, no products 100%. So what are you guys doing for employee awareness training as well, security awareness trainings? You could have the best firewall in the world, the best perimeter defense, but what's going on internally should matter just as much what's going on externally. So certainly social engineering is on the rise. We're also seeing small businesses, SMB accounts are being targeted more so than larger organizations. Makes sense, right? You don't have a security budget per se, so it may not be a very lucrative hack, but if you've got multiple accounts that are smaller, you can certainly get very equitable in terms of going after smaller businesses. So we're seeing the rise in SMB accounts. IoTs, we all have them here today, right? Internet of Things. You know, you guys have probably seen a commercial with a refrigerator that has a camera in it. Pretty cool stuff. I really want to know if I need to get ketchup when I'm at the grocery store, I guess. But the reality is, it's probably got the default password or admin password set by the manufacturers. You breach into your lovely refrigerator. Next thing you know, you're on the network, and then all of a sudden, my laptop could be compromised via VPN access, whatever it is. So that's a big concern, obviously, is the security threat there. Cloud-based, we had a really good event in Mass about 6 months ago, geared specifically on cloud-based attacks, threats. And we had about 60 financial firms, some top 100 banks, considering or actually have already made the move to the cloud. And they are scared as you know what, as far as their data goes. Microsoft's obviously not considered a very secure company or security-focused organization, so it's very important to partner with vendors that do care or add layers such as ESET to the Microsoft products, two-factor authentication being a part of that. And here's an interesting thing. Yesterday, I learned a lot about a patch management product through the Tech Alliance, and I'm very happy to hear that. There was a study last year done by HP that said 70% of open source patches that are causing breaches today are over 2 years old. Think about that. So what does that say? It says businesses and organizations still aren't taking patch management as seriously or as part of their security process. So just simple things like creating patches should be considered as well. So those are a lot of the things that we're talking about in our organization.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned the Technology Alliance. So last year, you actually at our ESET Partner Conference, you won Most Diversified Award, right? Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing to cross-sell ESET products through the Technology Alliance program.
Yeah, absolutely. I mentioned how ESET's a great foot in the door. Use that as your benefit. People, as soon as you illustrate and demonstrate the value of ESET from an antivirus perspective, it's a very natural and very complementary thing to start talking about desk lock, patch management obviously now, other solutions that ESET has from a Tech Alliance perspective. One thing that I'm not sure if everyone knows about, there's a wonderful website. Use the promotions that ESET offers every quarter as well. www.eset.com/US/promo. You will see quarterly promos that should be a great second reason or another reason to contact your customers. Hey, 15% off desk lock, or buy one, get one free, or buy 2 years, get one free, whatever it might be. So we always hop on that website a couple months or right when the promos are out, so we have an idea on how to approach our customers from a cross-selling perspective. The other thing that we're doing is we had talked about, and Mike Eterno, I told you I was going to bring you up. Mike Eterno did a great job yesterday in discussing other tech alliances that are out there. And one of the things he brought up is, why don't I just work directly with a tech alliance partner itself? Why do I work with ESET? Well, shoot, if you're a gold platinum partner, you're getting 35, whatever the discount is, plus very healthy MDF funds. Use those, do local events, partner with your tech alliance partner. Steve Donovan over at Storagecraft, we do a lot of events with ESET hand in hand, makes sense. So we work with ESET and we bring 2 or 3 partners, some of them are our tech alliance partners, bring them into a room with 30 to 40 IT decision makers and using the ESET MDF funds to promote that. One more thing is a big benefit for us is capturing that ROI from events. Make sure you have some sort of promotion that's a takeaway from the event. If you buy something from me in 30 days, we'll give you 3 months extra added from a license, or whatever the promotion might be. So you want to capture that ROI immediately as well. So those are some things we've had success with.
And you've talked a lot about the different things that you partner with ESET to do. So what is one thing that really differentiates ESET in terms of how they support you from other vendors out there?
Got to go back to the marketing, MDF funds. We literally have tried everything under the sun. I mean, we've done TV advertising, radio advertising, with Bonnie and her amazing team. We've really have kicked MDF funds. I think we're the most, or the partner that uses, and I'm going to say invests more than any other partner in this room, and I'm proud of that. I think we're willing to take chances and try different things to promote ESET's business. So I think that separates ESET from any other vendor we work with in the sense that ESET doesn't just care about selling ESET. They care about promoting your business holistically. They want to see you succeed in all areas, not just with ESET. Of course, ESET's going to be the primary focus, but who other vendor can say that, right? So we sit down, Sean Moran and I did our yearly review, and it's not just questions, how are we going to promote ESET, but asking me questions about my business plan. What's the success plan going to look like for you and your organization? And again, using marketing funds by ESET has been why I guess I'm on stage here today.
Well, thank you, both of you. It's been great talking to you about your businesses, about how you've got to where you are today. And I hope that for many of you out there, what Pete and Nathan have been sharing with us has resonated with you and things that you can relate to. We don't want the conversation to stop there either. Both Pete and Nathan will be available over the lunchtime at 2 tables at the front of the room. So if you do have more questions for them, would like to talk a little bit more about their experiences, please, we encourage you to sit down and have a chat with them. So with that, thank you so much, everybody, for your time. Thank you to the both of you again. Please give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
Great job, Samantha. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Pete. Really good information. At this time, I'd like to ask my colleague, Hope McCluskey, to start making her way to join me on stage. We're going to proceed now with our partner awards ceremony. When you hear your name, if you could make your way to the stage, you'll be presented with a stand-in award for a photo opportunity here on the stage, and the actual final award will be mailed out to you to make it easier for you to pack. At this point, I will hand MC duties over to Hope. Hope.
Okay, my name is Hope McCluskey, for those of you I haven't met, And I am putting my glasses on because I can't read. I'm Director of Partner Marketing and Events at ESET, and we are very proud to announce our 2016 awards. We believe in taking the time to recognize you, our partners, that have helped us succeed in 2016. We know that we can't do it alone and that you are a key part of the business success. These awards have been selected based on business sales of ESET products between January through December of 2016. Again, if you're called, please come to the stage to receive your award and have your photo taken. Now I would like to bring up to some of our sales leadership team to join me in congratulating our 2016 winners. Please join me in welcoming ESET's Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Gerald Chung, Director of Regional Partner Sales, Mike Eterno, Director of National Partner and Distribution Sales, Jeff Angus, and Canada Country Manager Eva Perrick-Lightfoot. Now let's get started. The criteria for our first category, SMB Top Partner, is based on total number of new business orders sold into the SMB market of 999 seats and below between January through December 2016, excluding MSP licenses. This award goes to NH&A. NH&A comes to ESET from Palm Beach, Florida, and has been a valued ESET partner since 2007.
I'm leaving today. I want to be
Take a quick picture.
part of it. New York, New York. These
Great,
vagabond
thanks.
shoes are longing to
The second
stray.
criteria for our categories, Enterprise Top Partner, is based on total number of new business orders sold into the enterprise market of 1,000 seats and above between January through December 2016. This also excludes MSP license, and this award goes to Borderland. Borderland is from San Marcos, California, has been with ESET since August 2010. Accepting the Enterprise Award is the president of Borderland, Craig Smith. I have to read the additional information about Craig. He's also had a garage band in 1985. Oh, he's old. And at a very young age, I can only say because I know him, Craig started playing drums, learned guitar, vocals, then keyboard, and as a hobby composed over 50 songs, mostly country western. Wow. You go. Okay. The next award is to recognize ESET's Portfolio Top Partner. This criteria is based on the largest portfolio of non-traditional ESET products, such as our encryption, two-factor authentication, backup and disaster recovery, and SharePoint products. This award for the second year in a row goes to NSG. Accepting the award for the top portfolio partner is Pete. Pete's favorite tunes are Time for Tub bath songs that he sings to his 15-month-old beautiful daughter. The next award goes out to our MSP Top Partner. This criteria is based on the largest average monthly growth from January through December 2016. This award goes to IT Works. IT Works has been with an ESET partner since February of 2016 and is located in Houston, Texas. Since our winner, Greg Starr, couldn't be with us today, Cameron Tousley, Partner Community Manager, will be accepting this award on Greg's behalf.
John or Billy Joel, we still wonder if Kurt really wrote the song she's singing. Oh, no, we'll never stop believing it's the journey of the...
And now for our last category, MVP or Most Valuable Partner for 2016. We have 3 winners. The criteria for this award is based on several factors, including total revenue, revenue growth, total number of renewals, upgrades, deal registration, trial license distributed, as well as net new business and overall partnership and commitment to ESET between January and December 2016. And the first MVP award goes to our top Canadian partner, Positive E-Solutions. Positive E-Solutions have been with ESET since 2007 in June and comes to us from Barrie, Canada. Accepting the MVP award on behalf of Positive E-Solutions is the Partner Account Manager for Central and Western Canada, Mike McLaughlin. The second MVP awards are top U.S. MVP, and the award goes to Rain Networks. Rain Networks has been a partner since August 2007 and is located in Bothell, Washington. Accepting the U.S. MVP award is Nathan Ware. And the last MVP award goes to our top national solutions provider, Connection. Connection is based in Merrimack, New Hampshire, and has been with ESET since January 2009. Accepting the award for National Solution Provider MVP is Steve Carey, Product Line Manager at Connection.
I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. Ain't no rules, ain't no
Thanks.
power. We can do it anyhow.
Let's take one last moment to recognize all of our 2016, and now I'd like to hand it back over to Brandon. Thanks.
Thank you, Hope. Congratulations to everyone who was recognized here today. Great stuff. I'd like to thank all of our speakers for the great information that they've shared over the last couple of days. We hope that you feel inspired and that you've got some ideas and some things that you can try and put into action once you arrive back to your home offices. With that, folks, just a reminder, our closing party will begin at 7 p.m. tonight at the 207 bar in the hotel lobby. We do have a special band that's going to make an appearance, so you certainly don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great time. Thanks to all of you for your time, your attention, and your travels here. We are adjourned. Thank you.